Let's get down to the order of the day. This is Red Sky Thermogenic Powder coming from Chaos and Pain. It's one of the most interesting thermogenic powders available today, and there's nothing like it. In fact, this is one of the last DMHA thermogenic powders I've seen on the market available today. So let's get over the ingredients and then we'll go into my experience, because this is a very kind of a long list of ingredients, and it's mostly, if not all of it, is fat burning type of ingredients. So the first one is carnitine, 2 full grams of that. This will help transport fatty acids into energy, helping your body burn more fat. Then we have tyrosine. This is a neurotransmitter productive type of ingredient that'll get your neurotransmitters going, especially the ones for motivation and focus. This is especially useful when it's combined with stimulants. Then we have taurine. This one helps with muscular endurance. It also helps with fat and has a whole bunch of benefits. It can also act like an electrolyte, helping with hydration and water retention. Then we have Nero P. This is a patented form of jitteriness at 500 milligrams. That's a big dose. 500 milligrams. That will get your motivation up. It'll get your mood uplift. It'll also give you some motivation and focus. Basically, it's like a stimulant. You'll feel really good with this ingredient. And then we have caffeine. 400 milligrams. It's a pretty nice dose of caffeine, and it's also combined with DMHA. And DMHA is dosed at 300 milligrams. So DMHA is a less intense version of DMAA with less of effect on the cardiovascular system. Then we have Prime. This is a patented form of Rolda. It's going to help with mental energy, stress. It'll basically keep you going all day long. Then we have raspberry ketones. This one has limited evidence when it comes to fat burning, but it's there anyway. It should help with fat metabolism. Then we have theobromine. This one is a cousin of caffeine. It's basically like a mood uplifting type of ingredient that'll make you feel good. And it also has a mild effect on energy. Then we have cocobuterol. I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but it's dosed at 100 milligrams, and this will help with fat burning as well. Then we have another form of a stimulant called theophylline. I'm going to write that down on the screen, but basically it's a stimulant like caffeine. It'll help you, it helps open up the airways, allowing for more oxygen. So it should be easier to breathe when you're exercising really hard. Then we have dicaffeine malate, 50 milligrams. It's a small dose. It's a slow digesting form of caffeine. Then we have GBB. This one helps, it converts into carnitine, helping with fat metabolism. It also increases, it makes you feel really warm. It should also help with sweating. This is a really sweat-inducing type of ingredient. Then we have suprasinophrine at 50 milligrams. This one causes a bit of a jitteriness, anxious type of energy, and it's dosed at 50 milligrams. Then we have bioprin, 10 milligrams, just to help you absorb all the ingredients that it's taken with. It should also help increase the bioavailability of all the ingredients as well. Then we have 2 forms of yohimbine. Now, one isn't enough, there's 2. The first one is regular yohimbine, 5 milligrams. The second one is alpha yohimbine. It's supposed to be a more potent form of yohimbine, but with less side effects. So both of these forms of yohimbine will help with fat burning, and basically 2 forms, it'll get you going. But is there any side effects? Well, let's find out. In my experience, this thermogenic powder is very mood elevating. It's not pure happy vibes like Zeus pre-workout, but it's mood elevating with no signs of anxiety or jitters. Despite it having 2 forms of yohimbine, sinophrine, the super sinophrine version nonetheless, combined with DMHA, a lot of caffeine and other stimulants, I don't feel that jitteriness. I don't feel the anxiety. In fact, I like this as a nootropic powder. Despite it being a fat burning powder, this is a very smooth, mood elevating type of fat burning thermogenic that I actually enjoy. And I'm almost finished the bottle. I've used this over the course of a year on and off. mostly on my off days or mostly on my cardio days when I just go out for a run. And it doesn't burn me up like Heroline V2. Instead, it kind of induces a warm state, but it's more smooth and more mood elevating than you would think, despite the formula being just full of stimulants, full of thermogenic ingredients. This one was one of the most enjoyable thermogenic powders. In fact, most other thermogenic powders I've taken have always put me in this like fight or flight mode. I'm fighting this fireball that's burning up and I'm feeling anxious and jitteriness. And it's not a very nice feeling, especially when you are actually in a caloric deficit, when you're already kind of moody. It doesn't really help, but this is like a next level thermogenic, nootropic, mood elevating type of powder that doesn't go in any direction in terms of survival mode, jitters, anxiety. And despite it having lots of caffeine, DMHA, aerogenesis, yohimbine, superstim, oh no, none of that is causing any crazy side effects. Since the day I've tried this, since the first day, and the flavor, of course, strawberry, pineapple, you know that's gonna be good, and it is good. So yeah, I'm pretty much finished the bottle, and I would definitely say this is one of the last surviving standing DMHA powders available today in terms of fat burning powders. Like even Heroline, I believe, only has aerogenesis from what I remember. No, it does have DMHA, but this one has a lot of DMHA. It has the yohimbine. It has aerogenesis. Everything in there works really well, and I'm guessing Rowalda in here is causing, smoothest the energy. It doesn't cause any crazy left to right or upward or downward turns, and there's no crash really. It's a really all day nootropic focused type of nootropic thermogenic powder. Now the focus isn't exactly tunnel vision. It's there. It's energetic focus. It's more like I'm energized and I'm tackling the tasks at hand. It's productive energy, but there's nothing crazy going on in terms of focus, which is expected seeing how there isn't really any nootropics in here other than Rowalda. But this is a high quality formula, and I think this is ahead of its time. I don't think it can get any better as the ingredients are top notch. The formula is top notch. Everything works in synergy and it works really well. While it doesn't really cause a fireball effect where you're feeling like there's some kind of burning up going on, but as soon as you exercise, you will feel warmed up because of the ingredients in here. And it's definitely one that will burn fat if you are in a caloric deficit. So yeah, I do recommend this. You should give it a try before it gets reformulated, because it's been out for a while, and I'm probably the last one on this planet to review this and try this. But no, I've been trying it for a while, and I'm pretty much almost finished it. I do recommend it. If you get it from the link in the description. That supports the channel, but you just watching this video also supports the channel, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much for sticking with me to this point of the video. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I do recommend it. Order of the day. By the order of Nader from Fit Frick, I do recommend this, and I do order you to get it and to try it out before it actually disappears. But yeah, it will help a lot in terms of mood, energy, and mood elevation. So yeah, I do recommend it.